Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. One of the news pieces that's been getting, I'd say, a lot of attention on Twitter today is what's on your screen right here from Daily Hodl. It's an article titled "Ripple Partner and Early XRP Adopter Neum Working with Visa to Power Cross-Border Payments." And so, what comes along with articles with headlines like this gets people thinking, okay, does this in some way either utilize or benefit XRP? The short answer is no, but not directly, but perhaps there's a case to be made indirectly, which I will be sharing with you in this video. And then I'm also going to cover this article. I'm going to hang on till the end of the video for this one because it's unrelated, but just interesting nonetheless. It's also from Daily Hodl. It's titled $10 Billion Wealth Advisor. Extensive inflows from institutional investors set to trigger crypto boom. That sounds bullish. We could use a little positivity today. Why not? But before we get going any further here, if you would please delicately tap that like button. And if you're a fan of Ripple and XRP, go ahead and subscribe to the Moon Lambo channel, the best channel on all of YouTube. A true story. All right, let's dig in. Cross-border payment startup and RippleNet member Neum says it's partnering with Visa. And this Neum, by the way, there was a very recent rebranding. I can't remember if it mentions it in this article, but they were previously known as Instarim, remittance company. Anyway, the company will give its users in Southeast Asia the ability to make real-time transfers to Visa debit card holders, according to a press release. Payments from Neum will be routed through Visa Direct, a push payment solution that lets Visa debit card owners send and receive instant remittances using their Visa debit card number. And so I would like to state at the outset here, when they're talking about payments and moving money around, this does not specifically pertain to settlement, which is what XRP is obviously used for in terms of Ripple's positioning it, in terms of real world utility. Because if you go to, for instance, here I pulled this website up. This is Visa's website, and they cover Visa Direct right here. And you can see here's the little tab where they talk about cross-border payments as it pertains to Visa Direct. And I remember looking this up and researching this it must have been the beginning of 2018, because I had only been in the world of crypto a couple months at that point, and I was like, because I was still trying to figure everything out. How does this work? What is everybody else doing to try and get money to move around the world seamlessly? And what's Ripple doing? What's different about this? Is there a chance that XRP would perhaps not take hold and not be utilized as a cross-border mechanism for moving money around the world? And so one of the things that I researched, again, in my early days here was Visa Direct, and I was learning about this. And this is one of those moments where I was researching, and I was like, so there's the difference, payment and settlement. Because I was still mind you, I don't have a financial background. I didn't come from any of this, so I had to learn something as basic as it pertains to moving money around the world. Just a concept as basic as payments versus settlement, which I don't know if that sounds silly to you or not, but really I think that most people could not explain the difference between payments and settlement. But so anyway, here's what they have to say about this as far as cross-border payments. Visa Direct can help simplify cross-border payments. Through Visa's global network, it provides a solution to enable businesses and payment service providers to push fund disbursements and remittances to cards rapidly, conveniently, and cost-effectively across borders. Now, that's not all Visa Direct does, of course. So you can do person-to-person payments here, running on their platform, bill payments, and a couple other things anyway. I was just trying to give you some high-level stuff since as we're running through this here, but that was kind of one of my many aha moments when I realized, okay, so they don't actually have, as it pertains to cross-border money transfer, they don't have a solution in terms of actual settlement. And that's when I was real early days just learning what XRP could do. Let me go a little bit further here because I'm just trying to set the table so I can make some points here. Visa says any funds sent through Visa Direct are approved in 30 minutes or less. Neum, formerly known as Instarim, joined RippleNet in February 2018 and is using the company's XRP-powered cross-border payments platform, On-Demand Liquidity. The company was one of the first to use ODL to settle transactions from the United States dollar to the Mexican peso. According to TechCrunch, Neum raised $41 million back in March from several investment firms, including Ripple. Now, here's their press release here. And this is newer. This is just from a couple days ago. This is from finextra.com. Neum partners with Visa to provide instant money transfers in Southeast Asia. Okay, I just want to read the very top part here. Neum, a fast-growing digital cross-border payments platform, is enabling users to make real-time money transfers to Visa debit card holders across Southeast Asia, powered by Visa's real-time push payment solution, Visa Direct. So there you go. So they're using Visa Direct platform to enable these types of transfers, which is unrelated to utilizing XRP as a bridge currency for cross-border payments. So the only way that this could potentially help is obviously any company the world over that's utilizing XRP, any remittance company, any bank, any financial institution. I think it's safe to say that we, as XRP holders here, I'm assuming you're an XRP holder, it's an XRP-centric channel here, we would like to have all of those companies find success, yes? So it's not the case that remittance companies necessarily are only providing one service. Some offer breadth of product, and this is the case, of course, with Neum here. So the point being, as the company continues to find success by partnering with other entities, in this case Visa, if they pick up market share just in general, that can expand their reach. So that's why the only link that you could say, it's very indirect, to be honest with you. There is no direct link to XRP, but it would just be as the company, presuming they do well anyway. I think they've been around since, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was only 2015, so they're a newer company. But as they expand their reach, and they could have perhaps some customers that maybe they can utilize this technology, but if they do need to do remittances also in terms of actual what Ripple's technology does in terms of cross-border payments and settlement, perhaps they could get some exposure there and eat their competitors' lunch a little bit, so to speak. So in that way, indirectly, sure, it could help. But it's just when people are just theorizing on Twitter about how this is going to do something bigger than that for XRP, sorry, I'm just going to be real with you. I don't really see it now. So if you think I'm missing something, let me know. But I just don't see it. Either way, it's a positive development, though. So I'll certainly say that. All right, next, here's a tweet from Tip Talon, who tagged me. So thank you very much, good sir. I thought I'd go ahead and run through this here on the channel. Sorry, it's Moon Lambo. I don't have a clip of it. However, down here in little old New Zealand, I just saw a TV ad from Western Union saying they have accounts that you can transfer money anywhere in the world for free. Is this XRP or a threat? Well, it's not XRP, and I know that because Western Union has been very clear. They'd have to be lying to us if it's XRP. They've been very clear that they're not seeing benefits from utilizing XRP as a bridge currency. Now, that's probably legitimate. They're the largest remittance company on the entire planet, and they have very efficient treasuries. Almost no other remittance company on the planet is structured like them. So they could still benefit through utilization of XRP by eliminating no-stro accounts. Fine, but they're probably not feeling comfortable doing that at the exact moment. In terms of cost savings, perhaps what they said was more or less true, which is that there wasn't much there. But they're not the target customer. Like Ripple has determined, small and mid-sized businesses, the remittance companies and banks, those are the ones that can utilize this technology. So no, it's not XRP. And no free money. These accounts. Look, if a remittance company is offering free transfers, it doesn't mean that their business expense is also zero. So I don't know what it is that you saw specifically, but I would just say, whatever it is, there's still a cost to doing business. So no, in terms of settlement, which is specifically what XRP is doing, it's certainly not something that should be a threat. Because really, the only solution that humans have devised to fix the train wreck that is the cross-border payments and settlement, it's the utilization of a cryptocurrency. Outside of that, humans have not devised a solution, because at the core to all of this is the issue of trust, and this eliminates the need for trust. You just have to trust in cryptography. That's pretty much it. It's a beautiful thing. But anyway, great question, and thank you very much for tagging me. So I hope that helps. All right, next year, $10 billion wealth advisor says extensive inflows from institutional investors set to trigger crypto boom. Thanks to blossoming institutional involvements, the United Arab Emirates is set to ratchet up its already prolific implementation of cryptocurrencies, according to Nigel Green. Green, the founder and CEO of the international financial consultancy DeVere Group, penned an essay in the Khaleej Times vouching for the merits of cryptocurrency and the UAE as a financial jurisdiction. Green says the Dubai International Financial Center, DIFC, the country's independent business ecosystem governed by a common law framework, recently reached the milestone of registering more than 100 fintech firms. And here's a quote now. This figure shows a threefold growth in registered fintech companies since the end of last year, representing a steep rise this year as leading regional and global fintech firms opt for the DIFC as their preferred jurisdiction from which to scale their business in this region. This ongoing rise in trading activity within the cryptocurrency markets highlights heightened institutional participation. And that's the part that I really just found exciting just in general. Anytime I see that, it really just kind of does it for me, you know? I guess I want to see more and more institutional adoption, and I know it's coming. It's just a matter of time. But I like highlighting all these examples as we travel down this path here together. And of course, it could not be more clear that cryptocurrencies are indeed here to stay, not going away. Sorry to anybody that disagrees, you're just wrong. Anyway, and then the quote continues, indeed, the cryptocurrency sector is set for further significant expansion in Dubai and throughout the UAE, mainly due to extensive inflows of institutional investors. Awesome stuff there. So anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo!